what I want you to do is ping a domain name or a website that you're familiar with. Like I'm going to say, type in P-I-N-G.
You know how to get.
You know how to get the
command?
ping? Remember how to do that?
No.
You got to go to the command prompt. So you click your start button,
Go to the start button.
and where it says search and programs and files at the very bottom, you type in CMD. Ring a bell, hit enter, and then what you have now is DOS within a window. You'll see a black screen with white letters.
Yes. Okay.
Now, yesterday we were talking, I'm glad we're into this, because yesterday we were using ping. First we pinged our computer to make sure that our IP stack was proper. And then we pinged the router. And then we pinged, well, we couldn't.
We couldn't. That was far as we could go, right?
Right, here we can go all the way. We can ping an address outside. So right now, if you say ping loopback or ping localhost, either one, ping space localhost or ping space loopback, it tells you, I already know your IP stack is correct because you're on the internet. But anyway, just to see it again, to refresh you, I'm going to say PING space LOOPBACK. Ping loopback, and I hit enter, and I should get 4 replies. There we go, reply, it's in milliseconds. So now we want to ping our router, but right now, since we didn't hook this router into that router, dang, we don't know the gateway no more. But there's a way to figure it out. That goes back to the Ipconfig.
Right.
If you type in now, that's Ipconfig. That's Ipconfig, and hit the enter key, it's going to give you some specific information.
You said what? Type of what?
IP,
Here you go.
there it is, Ipconfig.
I remember typing this in last time.
You remember that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So first, we pinged our computers in this TCP/IP set up proxy, so it replied, okay, we came back with 4 replies, boom, boom. Now we're gonna ping the router. And look, if you see where it says default gateway, the gateway is the device that gets you out into the world. So that gateway has an IP address. See it? Nope. Let's see. Should be 192.168.1.1. See it?
Yeah.
Now you want to ping that. Ping 192.168.1.1. And you should get 4 replies again. So what you guys are doing is a series of things. And this is technical stuff if you're working on the network. If you can't, somebody said, I can't get to the internet.
Use dot recognize.
I got 4.
66811. You didn't ping it. You didn't say ping.
How we go?
You didn't ping it.
How you go back?
No, just type it in.
P.
Space. Ping space. There we go.
This is what you guys are testing. Earlier you had ping loopback. So you ping the loopback, which is LOOPBACK. And you got 4 replies. When you did that, then you knew that your TCP/IP stack was set up properly and your computer's doing fine. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to ping the router. And you got to ping its IP address, which was 192.168.1.1. And you're looking for it to reply back.
I got 4.
Guess what? If this didn't reply back, there's a problem here. You got a problem between the PC and the router. But since you got it to reply back, you don't have a problem there. And sometimes if you look at the physical part of it, usually and you guys already done it, the connection between the PC and router is a cable in some cases, right? And what else can it be?
Adapter or Wi-Fi adapter.
Exactly. So a lot of times if somebody says, man, I can't get to the internet, I'm gonna do that ping thing you just said. I'm gonna ping the PC, and then I'm gonna ping the router. If I find out that that PC is not talking to that router, if I'm not getting anything back, I'm looking at that connection, whether it be wired or wireless. And one of the things you do with a wired connection and also a wireless connection, there's usually a little light that you'll see on the back of the PC. If that light isn't lit, you know where the problem is. That is, if I look at the back of your PC, I see that light flashing, and usually one is an activity light to let you know you got activity. The other one is a link light that stays on solid. I can find that light in two places. I can find it at your PC, and let's imagine that this router was in another area. I can also look on the router because it has connections too. You know, I can see there, you know, which one you're connected to. And if I see one of those lights out, I know I got a problem either with my network card, something's happening with my cable. If it's a Wi-Fi adapter, I got to look at the Wi-Fi adapter, make sure it isn't bad, or something's happening with that connection. But since you guys got all that good, I take the X out of here, and I know all that connectivity there is all good. So the next thing you do is you got to ping out here on the internet. And one of the things out here on the internet, it's a bunch of other computers out there, right? So what you do is you ping some site that you know. You just ping its domain name. So like if you wanted to find out if you have internet connectivity, you just ping something. Ping Facebook.com, ping MSN.com, ping YouTube.com. And what's going to happen when you ping it, even though you type in the domain name, it's going to ping and show you its IP address.
I don't got it. Am I supposed to put space in between Ping and Facebook?
Yes.
You put ping,
Space.
and then.
Facebook.com. You got to type in its whole domain name.
It didn't work.
You didn't get any replies back?
Put www in front.
Yeah, let me try that. Ping, I'm going to ping.
No, it worked.
And it could be because Facebook is
Your router's blocked.
blocking it.
I bet that, because I just ping Yahoo and it's spit it out.
I think it's
It may be the firewall.
Yeah, because that.
Try pinging yahoo.com, ping space
Those guys in
yahoo.com.
that classroom go crazy, so
Yeah, they
they
kind
have
of
to kind of block Facebook.
like net nanny.
Oh, man.
Mine's still replying, still working.
It's still working? Good. How about you, Nate?
Yeah, he's getting them all. He's coming right down. So that lets you know.
That lets you know you're connected to the internet.
And there's no problem with with your connection all the way out to the internet.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that cable over. That will come in handy from this point forward. Which, because a lot of times, you know, I had some YouTube instructions that Don had sent us.
Right.
And I was thinking about going online, letting them look at those videos on YouTube, but I knew we had to move to the other classroom.
Yeah.
But now we can do it right here.
Which is a better setup. You're already set.
Much better. You're already here. Now I wished I had the information with me.
Mr. Lewis,
Yes, sir.
you had talked about, we want to take some time out today and get
You
with.
can see the name of that router, and this is a standard Linksys router. It's WRT54G. All of that stuff can be